How did Lench Mob react to you getting out? And
I was happy.
how different was it when you got out?
Oh, when I got out, like I said, it was a lot of love because I stood solid on every square of the square. You heard me? Every era of the square, I stood solid with it. You know what I'm saying? I was a soldier with it. You know what I'm saying? And they commended me and respected me for that. And they knew my work before I went to jail. So I had a lot of love at that point in time, and yeah. So I mean, they threw like a little. I think they had threw like a little cookout jump. It wasn't a very big cookout, but it was like jump where they was, they had like a little get together. It was nice. It was nice. Yeah, that was the first spot I went to. Besides, I ain't even get no cheeks. Oh, yeah, I ain't even get no cheeks. Homie. I ain't gonna. First I'm speaking around the hood, cause this is my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I went around there, dog. It was love. It was love. Oh, Millie back. Ooh. But then you had them ones, like I said, left when I was 8, 9 years old. They heard stories, but they won't see if this shit really that. Yeah. So I had to do X, Y, Z. I ain't gonna lie. Had to wake the streets up again. Yeah. I'm really back. I'm really him. Don't do that. Yeah. Then I fell back in the cut. Then I had to wait somebody else. I'm back again. You know what I'm saying? Let me snooze, homie. That was that. But in all national, it was love. It was love at that point in time. Yeah.
What kind of music did you drop when you came out?
Run Up on a Nigga. That's when I knew. I dropped the song Run Up on a Nigga, dog. So when I dropped Run Up on a Nigga, this when I knew about. This when I really started learning how the internet works. Now remind you, at this point in time I wasn't on parole, but I was getting ready to be on parole because I was already in the halfway house when I shot the video. You hear me? So you got niggas in the videos with guns, woo. I ain't got no gun. I knew better than that. You heard me? But everybody around me, buku guns, I never understood that because I didn't have a gun that doesn't make me a target. I thought the people with the guns may be the target, but the one who don't got the gun was the more target because he the face of the video. And I got a lot of unwanted attention from the feds on me. You hear me? And that fucked me up. Yeah, they came, they harassed me at an all-time high, dog. Yeah, they would come through that bitch playing my song. I be with Henry. They would sing that bitch on my mama. They would come through that bitch and be like, yeah, what's up, Prince of the Mob? And we harass the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got several videos of them harassing me, throwing me again. I'm talking about, I never seen them harass nobody else but me. Never. Who they about to see in the videos with X, Y, Z, they let them be. But me, yeah, it's a different kind of the ball game, son. So.
Why you feel like they were sweating you because of everything that had been attached to you prior to that?
Right, that too. Because like I said, a lot of shootings and XYZs that they felt like they know I committed, but they couldn't get it on me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like this keep getting away with XYZs. You know how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? So when I came out with that, it was like, okay, he back. That's cool. That's what we want. Yeah. And they see the youngest love me. And, if I were to say move, they gonna move, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So they seen the power that I had, and it was like, okay, cool. But I had rules and regulations, too. I organized. You know what I'm saying? All that slime shit, whatever y'all know we was in, that shit did. We not on that. That's not what's branded up here. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times the government and people, feds in general, they be like, yeah, we need more people, the OGs in the hood. They don't want the OGs in the hood. Because guess what the OGs gonna do? Stop them from getting money. You understand what I'm saying? They make money off crime. They make money off building their prisons up. So if you got a nigga like me that's coming in with rules and regulations, oh no, we gotta get that nigga up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it happened.
So what's the story behind the name 9Milli?
You know what's them. You know what I'm saying? You know what's them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's been your proudest moment so far, like as far as your music go?
Being on tour. I think that was a hell of a moment. Just like being able to rock the stage, homie, and just make the crowd do what I say do. You heard me? Like, if I say make some noise, they make some noise, homie. And ain't nothing like hearing people repeat your lyrics that you wrote. They may took you 30, 40 minutes to write, and they repeating that shit. You just going like this and they repeating. That's when, at that moment right there, that's when you escape all the bullshit outside of that. Like the business aspect of the industry and shit like that. Performing is every artist's relief at that moment. You heard me? The escapation. They, you know what I'm saying? From the shit that they going through with the music business and the shit that they going through in their personal life. So that's like one of the most best things about music is just performing and having people that you see go crazy about you. Women go crazy about me, dog. You know my mama, son. You know, yeah, they be trying to take my belt off, pull my pants down, like that shit crazy, son. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, son. I mean, not now, I'm a little bit more, but I loved it back then. I ain't gonna lie to you. It made me feel like something. Nigga, I just came from doing buku years in prison. Bro, I was trying to, you know, grab a floor. You know what I mean? That shit was real. Yeah, real talk.
What you think about the DC music scene, like especially like Southeast in particular?
I gotta be careful with my words, dog. You heard me? Because at the end of the day, it's new. I don't like that offbeat shit. So a lot of music now is one-dimensional, meaning that they rap about shit that niggas really can't feel. Cause everybody not a freak hall. Niggas don't, I don't know what it's like to be in a freak hall. So I can't relate to freak hall music. You heard me? But they talented. You heard me? In that aspect. But I miss the music where that shit can make you cry. That shit can make you hug your mama. That shit can make you want to hug your baby mama. You know what I'm saying? That shit can make you want to spin a block if it was about that. Now they just saying spin it to spin it. You ain't even got to have no real motive, homie. You know what I'm saying? Back then, like I say, dog, we wasn't beefing about females and shit like that, homie. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we wasn't beefing on if this nigga got more money than me. Bitch, I'm trying to holler at you and see like, hey, you made $10,000 in a month. Can you show me how to make that? Now niggas want to take that. No diddy. They want to take that and don't ask questions. And then they going back to rob the next person instead of just like well, they like build a bond with a who making that kind of money. Get the blueprint, bitch. When you get the blueprint, then you can make it. Then you tell that same blueprint for the niggas who you f with. It's a domino effect, but niggas ain't out here on that. It's straight slime. The more the story is here. In my era, dog, and I don't know how old you is, back then, the rappers respected the gangsters. They wanted to be like the real gangsters on the streets. Now, these motherfucking gangsters want to be like the rappers. And the world f***ed up out here now. The world f***ed up out here, homie. Niggas is wearing way out weird shit, painting their nails, different color in their hair. I ain't knocking about wearing different color in their hair, you know what I'm saying? I don't be out here trying to be, yeah, man, I got red in my hair because niggas, you know, you got some real gangsters, got some shit. I don't know. But me personally, because that was one of the things when I did get signed, they wanted me to do. Dye my hair. Man, I told the people, hell no, I ain't doing that shit. Yeah, everybody's doing it. Not me. I'm not doing that. I don't know what I look like with blonde tips, and they ain't gonna find out. That's it.
Is that like one of the things, like when they try to have you do something like that, it kind of makes you go, oh, this ain't something I want to be a part of, like the industry and stuff like that?
What, when they want to make you do shit you don't want to do, or
yeah, like specifically, specifically stuff like that.
Yeah, but again, that's the test. That's when at that point you choose either morals or principles or fame. You understand what I'm saying? And I chose morals and principles. Y'all can have the fame. I'm cool. I'm cool with being who I am in the streets of DC, Maryland, everywhere you gonna know. It ain't a nigga. I can honestly say it ain't a nigga in this state that don't know who I am. It's a nigga in New York, New Jersey, New Orleans, Atlanta, Rhode Island, Connecticut, fucking Hawaii, fucking Nebraska. You heard me? Who the fuck know 9Milli is, homie? You had 1090 Jake who knew me. Boston, Connecticut. You gonna know who 9Milli is a person in every state that know who the fuck 9Milli is, bro. Even in Mexico. Fucking right, yeah.